All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today's a little bit different. It's also been a minute since I've recorded live. We're, we'll talk about it more once we get in. Hold on, wait. What do I? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. A little bit of Stardew Valley with a twist, expanded. It's been a long time since I've uploaded here. We'll probably talk more about it later, but it's almost a new year. I kind of want to get locked in already, and we just got so much to talk about. So we're gonna be playing Stardew Expanded. Is this a playthrough? Probably. Oops, wait, hold on. don't look at that bottom one. Yeah, this is gonna be, I think, a lot of fun. All right, I think this is looking just fine. First things first is, and we did not get the full. Hold on, I gotta. Oh wait, yeah, I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just recorded 20 minutes and forgot to press record on OBS. Anyways, we're back. Thankfully, we are still on the first day. But yeah, we're playing Stardew Valley Expanded. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. I think Stardew Valley is probably one of the most talked about games here on the channel. I think maybe I've uploaded a video or two, but I kind of just want to play Expanded. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. And I just can't wait. I can't wait. I'm doing my own Stardew Valley run, just like on regular, and it's a lot of fun. But it's also like, because I want to 100% complete the game, and I know 1.7 is kind of being worked on, so I kind of like want to have a little bit of kind of a file set up for when 1.7 comes out. So I'm kind of just grinding on it there, and then we grinding on it here. So it's gonna be cool. And then I'm also playing Minecraft. In all my years of gaming, I've never beaten Minecraft. I definitely played Minecraft, but I've never actually beaten it, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But it's fine. It's totally fine. What's crazy to think about is people actually be speedrunning this game, which is kind of crazy. It's cool, but it is kind of crazy that people really be speedrunning Stardew Valley. But yeah, like a while ago, not even a while ago, actually maybe for the past like 2 to 3 months, for some reason games like Stardew Valley, Terraria, Kingdom 2 Crowns, like these smaller games that I don't think require a ton of like PC power. We're just like having like stutters. And I was trying to figure it out. I was like, maybe it's something with Windows. It turns out it was something with AMD. So I have an AMD graphics card, and that's what the issue was. It was with AMD, and I was like, damn, well, that explains it. But now I have to downgrade, which is not a problem. So I downgrade, and then when I downgraded, I used DaVinci Resolve to edit the videos, just because real easy. I really just be doing a lot of cuts, don't really be adding too much, and it like, for some reason, when I downgraded my version for AMD, DaVinci was not loading up. I'm like, okay, well, that's probably gonna be a problem, because I'm trying to record videos and edit and upload, but I can't because AMD is being a little bit of a drag here, right? Which is fine, not a big deal. But I was like, damn, it's kind of like that kind of sucks, because I'm trying to record and stuff, but I can't. I think it would say like unsupported GPU, whatever, and which makes sense because I did downgrade my GPU software, right? So what I ended up doing was thankfully I think like it took me like a few days to kind of mess around with, and I found on Reddit a ton of people also having the same issue with the same update, the same current version that I was having issues with, and I was like, okay, so at least I know it's not just me, because first I always think my PC is gonna become out of date, which I'm sure it's getting there. I think something I want to do. I definitely won't be upgrading RAM anytime soon. Rest in peace, anyone wanting to build a PC now, because RAM prices are kind of insane. Yeah. Thankfully, I built my PC when I did, but that is absolutely bonkers as to how the RAM is now. I think it went up like what, 200 to 240%. Anyways, it's crazy. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I eventually want to upgrade my graphics card because I think that's really the only thing. I have a Ryzen 9 processor. Kind of overkill, right? I mean, I record and edit and stuff, but I think for some of the other parts I have, it's kind of overkill. I mean, I'm playing Stardew Valley, bruh. Like, I don't need a Ryzen 9. Sam. Yeah, I'm good to meet you. Nice to meet you, Sam. Yeah, so there's 32. Yeah, so there's a ton of NPCs here. New clothes, Penelope. You gotta love Penelope. We could marry her. Actually, probably not. A little bit of Leia action, not bad. Yep. Yo, okay, here it is. So something I want that I've never had in any of my Stardew Valley runs is the Oh no, hold on, wait a minute. Damn, she not in her room? Oof. Emily. Not bad. But what I ended up doing was I went to the most current version of AMD. Thankfully, during the process while I was trying to figure it out, they sent out an update which didn't fix it. But if we go here to settings, we actually just passed it. VSync was on. Which we're on windowed board. We're not even on full screen. I'm not even gonna mess with it. But VSync was on. And I guess when I turned it off, it just started working perfectly normal. Like perfectly normal, perfectly fine, no issues whatsoever. Morris's birthday is tomorrow. We don't gotta do anything for him. Which is like, it's cool, right? It's not a big deal. Who's this? But yeah, we turned that off and everything has been working just fine. So thankfully I don't have to, kind of work on that too much anymore. Miss Coraline. Or Caroline. I like to say Coraline, but Caroline is probably, there is an A instead of an O there. That was Alex. Miss Evelyn. I know everyone's name here. Everyone's name. Like I said, I think this game is probably one of the more talked about games here on the channel besides Elden Ring and RDR2. And go say hi to Sophia. We will probably marry Sophia. I think she's cool. She's cool. Sophia's cool. A little bit of a shy girl. Yeah, I am the new farmer. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'll definitely see you around, yo. What's also cool is I could come in here and buy sprinklers, which we don't have enough for, but that's gonna be very easy. Especially once we get to the second day here. I think one of the most profitable things you could do in Stardew Valley, especially when you start off, fishing. Fishing is just so profitable. It's easy. Speaking of fishing, so we're gonna turn this off, and we will turn this off. Everything else isn't game changing because I would automatically already go. Oh wait, hold on. I just remembered something. Auto water crops. Yeah. So I don't feel like watering my crops. But yeah, that's there. That is there. I say hi to George real quick. He's cool. Alex is shirtless in his room. Not bad. So for those that don't know, most of this stuff is kind of new. Some of it actually, there's not a whole lot here. Like he's new. There's a girl over here or somewhere around. She's new. Hey yo, can I use this? I can't. Damn. Maru, and you are looking kind of red. Why? Why do you look? Why do you look like that? Why does she look like that? There to this girl, Claire. We got Pam and Jane. So as for where I've been, probably the past year, I think there's been a few uploads, but they have been like all. Those were all recorded a while ago. So like Before Your Eyes was recorded a while ago before it was uploaded. I don't remember. I remember I uploaded it, but I don't know if I put it to public. What Remains of Edith Finch, also recorded a while ago and uploaded. I went through like a period of just recording a ton of indie games, and that is one of them, or those are just a few of them. And yeah. Did we say hi to Carla? Yeah, we did. Harvey. But I kind of just I don't know. I low-key just been chilling. Not gonna lie. I'm 22. I really been trying to figure out what I'm trying to do here in my remaining years here on this floating rock. I say it like I only have a few left. No, I'm sure I got more than just a few. But yeah, I don't know. Like I'm about to be 23 by the end of the year. Like that's kind of crazy, bro. I'm about to be 23, which I think is kind of crazy, right? 23, and I don't know. It's easy to be like, oh, I'm about to turn 23, but I'm not entirely too sure what I'm gonna do, right? Like, I mean, right now what I'm doing is fine. It's cool. Like, but you know, I here's like a horrible thing is like I kind of compare myself to like other people I went to school with, and they're getting married, having kids, and I'm playing video games, right? And it's not a problem, right? No one should be doing this. Should be comparing themselves to someone else. And it's funny because it's easy to say, but now putting it into action is like, they could use a little bit of work. But yeah, it's kind of just like a thing, I guess. But we will. That's kind of just what I've been doing, Loki. Trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. Like, there's not really a ton I'm passionate about. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out, but also. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can kind of farm wherever I want. That's cool. That's cool. So the farm itself is pretty big. So we have this whole area, and then we also have this, which I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna assume it's cool. Wizard Tower, and I think greenhouse is somewhere over here. Maybe we should explore the map a little bit. But yeah, it's kind of look what I've been doing. But I have been doing a lot of fishing. I've even just been doing gaming as well. I just kind of don't really record anymore. I mean, I'm getting into it now, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine, right? I have a ton of time to figure it out. I mean, who knows? Realistically, like the one thing that I'm like kind of passionate about is kind of just gaming. I love video games. I've been playing since I was young, since I was like a little kid. I literally built my PC, automated two swapped. Oh, we don't want that. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. Gaming's cool. Gaming's cool. But that's. I mean, hope realistically, if this could work out, that'd be a ton of fun. Cause then I could just do what I want, and you know, have people to talk to. I guess I don't fucking know, but it's just yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I also went on a little bit of a spiritual journey. I don't go to church as much as I'd like to. I'm not gonna lie, and I read my Bible sometimes, but it's a process. It's a process. I still have like a scientific mind, so it's hard for me to be like immediately overnight hardcore, hardcore. But I am a believer in the big man upstairs. Amen. Which I think we're gonna do something at the end of every video, which I think is something I want to do. I don't know, like it's something I want to do. Just do it when the time comes. We'll do it. But we'll leave that for for a little surprise, I guess. Um, Now what's to come? Besides the expanded series here on Stardew Valley, I think what we're gonna be seeing is we're gonna be seeing a lot of if I'm honest, we're gonna be seeing a lot more video games here on the channel. Want to start this series called Into the Backlogs. A little bit of a little bit of wordplay on Into the Back Rooms, but we're going into the backlogs. We're gonna go deep into the backlogs. And my backlog has a huge catalog of games. I'm talking 60 to 70 games I've bought within the years and just never beaten. Some of them I played a ton of, like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I played a ton of. Some of them I bought just cause, like Hollow Knight Silksong and Hollow Knight. I have both of them, but I maybe have like a total of an hour on both, which is kind of hilarious. Nine Souls, I played a lot of it, but I don't think I beat it. I'm pretty sure I didn't beat it. Expedition 33, which one game of the year? Who would have thought, right? And yeah, it's just been kind of like something that I've been wanting to do, that I need to do to get my money's worth on these games. Like 60 to 70 games is a ton of games, and not all of them are like big title games, but some of them are. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I bought the Super Ultra Mega Duper Deluxe Edition. I think that's like $80, right? Oops. But yeah, it's just something I want to do, just to fucking do, bro. Like it is kind of crazy, but at the same time, it's like it is what it is, kind of thing. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's gonna be a fun series. We're starting off strong tomorrow on Tuesday with Final Fantasy 16. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So how it's gonna work here on the channel is I'm thinking every other day will be like a different type of video. So Monday we're getting expanded Stardew Valley, which these are kind of just my normal, the kind of normal videos I like to do most. Realistically, we low-key just talking. This video is a little bit different. I'm kind of talking about me. Sorry, I'm not very interesting. But you know, for the most part, when we're playing this, I kind of just really just want to talk about anime, manga, games, or just what we're doing in the game, right? It's kind of, yeah, yeah. You get the point. You get the point. And I'm thinking every other day we're gonna see a little bit of a longer videos with the backlog series. So Final Fantasy 16 is first, and then also there's also games I play that I kind of just grind on or just play. So like Final Fantasy 14, the MMO, I be playing it. But those videos are gonna be similar to this, where we're low key just fucking talking. Something I want to do. I don't know if I want to do it. Maybe big, heavy on the maybe. It's sort of live stream. It's something that's been on my mind, but if I live stream, I think it's gonna take away from the time where I could just be. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Oops. Is I could play. Okay, look. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 16 in the morning after the gym, right? But I also have to edit this. So I'm gonna edit this, play Final Fantasy 16, go to work, come home, probably edit or play a little bit more, and then edit, and then go to sleep, and then have to wake up, go to the gym, and at some point during then record more Stardew Valley. So these gaming sessions are gonna have to be quite long. And I'm still also playing other games I just play on my own. So like Elden Ring, that game's always in my rotation. We'll probably do a playthrough on that maybe after Expanded. I think after Expanded could be nice. The thing with Expanded is I'm gonna 100% complete it, so it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute till we see like a different type of game if it's not in the backlog series. So there's also just like a few games that they're added to the series, but they're not technically in the backlog. So like Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotei, I've beaten those already. Great games, by the way. But the reason why, I guess they're not in the series, so it's kind of just their own separate thing. I want to beat both of those games on lethal. So that's kind of where I'm at with those two. There's just so many games in the backlog. Ghost of Tsushima was in the backlog, but I ended up just playing it like a week before Yote came out, and then I beat it a week past. Like it was like the work week, so like I beat it on I beat it on a Friday, Saturday, and then went to work Sunday through Thursday, and then Ghost of Yote came out, and then played Friday, Saturday, Ghost of Yote, and beat it then. So kind of low key speed around the games. Hopefully this is good. But yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a, I think, like I said, I think it's gonna be a fun series. I think the backlog series is gonna be pretty fun. There's a couple bangers in there. The Last of Us 1 and 2, God of War. Um, I think you have 2018 and Ragnarok, which I think could be cool. It's gonna be a fun series. I think one of the games I'm most excited for is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Just because I've played so much of that game and I just fucking love it. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 I think is my personal game of the year. Even though I didn't beat it, I got really far into it, really deep into it. And these games, by the way, we're not just gonna, play them and rush them. We're gonna get deep. We're gonna get deep in them. Side quest, everything, right? I'm not gonna try and look up anything for these games. I'm gonna kind of just play along. So there's some that are quite big. So like KCD2, it's a pretty big game. Baldur's Gate 3, huge. There's a few others that are on there as well that I think are quite big. Black Myth Wukong. I think when I stopped playing it, I think I was on like the last chapter. So I'm obviously gonna restart it, but also a big game with a good amount of side content they just do, and it's we'll see how everything goes when we get there. But that's kind of pretty much the plan moving forward. So today's Monday. I'm gonna edit this after the gym, upload it, and then at some point during that time, I'm gonna eat and begin playing Final Fantasy 16. So we probably won't see daily uploads, but I think we'll see every other day, maybe even Sundays will be double uploads. Because you gotta remember, I gotta play the game, I gotta record, and then edit, and then upload. So it's something I'm excited for, because I'm the type of fella that just loves to fucking work. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I mean, realistically, the backlog series, I don't have to do a daily upload. I could live stream myself playing the game, and then sort of record the VOD, or like make sure like the VOD is also recording and stuff like that, and then just make a big video on it. But I kind of don't really want to do that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna play these games, but I don't think all of them need a big video. There's a few of them where they're gonna be like the playthrough style, and then and then we're gonna do like one big video of just going through it. Or maybe we won't do that. We'll just do like the playthrough style. Obviously I'm gonna chop them up a little bit, maybe, but that's kind of where we're at. And then maybe once I complete the backlog series, we'll make a big video just going over all the games we completed. There's also some bangers coming out next year. So we'll see how it goes. GTA 6 next year, maybe, hopefully. I think a game I'm most excited for that's coming out next year is Phantom Blade Zero. I've always, whenever they show something for it, I'm always watching like that. It just looks dope. It looks dope. I can't wait for that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun year next year on the channel. And I'm hoping I see success from the fruits of my labor, right? I hope I see something. So I think next year what I do want to do is kind of work on buying less games. Like this year, just kind of the backlogs like it. I bought Wolfenstein 1 and 2 and never downloaded them. I think I got them both for really cheap, and I was like, I'll play them soon. Which I think is reasonable. I think I know I do this. Sometimes I'll buy a game, but I won't play it immediately. But within the month or the next month, I will begin playing it. So like Ghost of Tsushima, I bought it a few months before I actually played it, and then when I played it, I'm like, damn, this game was goated. It's like you buy a game, but it just ain't the right time to play it. Maybe that's just me, or I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at so far. I think it'll be fun. I don't think it's gonna be a drag. Oh, y'all know what I could have done? I could have put my name to like an ID. So in this game, if you put your name to like, so every item has an ID, an ID number. So what I usually do is I put my name to 279. 279 is item for the prismatic. It's like it's not prismatic shard, but it's prismatic rock candy or something like that. Magic rock candy, and it pretty much what it does. It's pretty much lets you, like, whenever someone says hello 279, it's gonna give me the item, which is kind of cool. I think we're gonna call it a day. A day there, I ain't gonna lie. Like today we're not gonna record for too long. I think just a few hours, and then we're gonna call it because I have to go to the gym. And then maybe after I go to the gym, after when I come back from the gym, I'm gonna shower, and then we're gonna edit, and then begin the Final Fantasy 16 playthrough, which won't be out until Tuesday. Yeah, so it's gonna be which is fine because on Tuesday, actually, you know what? It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. So the way I'm thinking is Monday night we're recording, right? We're gonna upload this Monday morning. I'm recording Sunday night, Monday morning, right? And it's gonna be uploaded Monday morning. Monday morning, while Expanded is uploaded, we're gonna be playing Final Fantasy 16. And when Final Fantasy 16 is edited, that's the thing, you have to find time to edit. Because I'm getting home from work at about 1. And I still have to go to the gym, right? So, like today I could have gone to the gym easily after, but I needed to use the restroom. And I was like, you know what? I'll just stay here and I'll go a little bit later. Something I don't like to do anymore is kind of go to the gym when I'm the only one there. Just because it's kind of probably not safe. So I kind of don't really feel like putting my life on the line or like, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like the gym moved locations, and I don't really like the new location it's at. I think the old location was nice, but the new location it's in, I'm like, maybe I don't want to be there by myself at 3 in the morning, right? But yeah, it's kind of ironic. So here I am, a 200-pound dude, 6 foot, coming out of the gym. I'm like, maybe I don't want to be coming out the gym alone, or be going to the gym alone. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. So like tomorrow night, I could go to the gym easy, right? If I were to do that. But I think what I'm gonna do is Monday through Friday gym, Saturday, Sunday, off day. We might even just do Saturdays, or just Fridays as just Saturdays as an off day. But I'll see. I kind of want to get locked in, but I don't really want to grow too much muscle. I kind of just want to thin out, kind of develop the muscle I already have a little bit more. Like, I think if I just lose weight, then I'll be fine. Speaking of losing weight, y'all seen Jelly Roll? Bro lost like 300 pounds. Looks like a different dude. It's just kind of crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's awesome, right? It's awesome seeing someone being able to do that. It's cool. It's cool. I don't listen to his music too much, but it was just nice seeing that. It was nice seeing that. Almost like I was rooting for him, I suppose. Something I'm a little surprised about is that the E33 low-key kind of swept the Game Awards. I'm not gonna lie. Something I didn't really like was E33 winning Game of the Year and Best Indie Game of the Year. I feel like it should have been one or the other. Uh, it definitely deserves the awards. Don't get me wrong, it definitely deserves them. But I just feel like we could have given a different game best indie game of the year. I think game of the year, obviously, E33. But best indie, yes, it is an indie game, but there's some other nice indie games that came out this year, like Hades 2. I think Blueprints, Silk Song, right? Like I feel like there's other options, but I don't know. All right, so let's get this. If we could get an ancient seed from this one immediately, I think that'd be pretty nice. I don't know if I have that kind of luck. I think every time I've gone the ancient seed, it's been from here. I have gotten a few times in the caverns, but or the caves. My bad. Look at that! I already got the level 2 fishing. Like I said, fishing is definitely the way to go. These first few definitely the first. I think the first month fishing is very profitable. Which I'm not fishing to collect every fish. I'm fishing to make money. I would love to go to the Joja Mart route because I think it could be done faster. But we're gonna go to the community center. Just cause. Let me go ahead and get this up a good amount, and then we'll go ahead and get this bad boy right here. So the thing is, I don't have any more backpack space, and I gotta like go sell. I gotta go sell, and I'm coming in the wrong way. I don't think I cleared up the route there on the farm. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't take me there. I don't think. I think for this first year, we're kind of just. I think for this first year, I'm just gonna focus on making money in the farm, and I'm not gonna focus on increasing my relationship with too many of the NPCs. I mean, it'd be nice, yeah. It'd be totally nice, but I don't think that's like realistic right now. I think just making money is kind of just the way to go here. I recently started reading The Boys, the comic. So far so good. Not a bad start. Kind of weird because I started the show, so I was expecting the comic to sort of start the same way. I think it does, but it doesn't. It's obviously a little bit different, but I feel like it's kind of a lot different. Like A-Train isn't black, for starters, right? Not that that's a huge, not that that's a huge deal. I don't know why I said it like it was, but yeah, he is not black in the comic. I don't know. I feel like they don't introduce the that Australian guy or whatever he is. I always forget his name. I feel like they don't introduce him. Also, like some of the characters just look completely different. What's that guy's name? I think his name's like Rudy, or I don't know what his name is. It's the guy where his girlfriend gets killed by a train. He looks like nothing like the he looks nothing like the character in the show. I don't even think the show is set up in like the correct location either. Because I think in the show it's set up in America, but in the comic it's like in the UK or something. Or at least for the first chapter. I just started. I started it. I still have to read the last compendium of Invincible, but I think I'm gonna restart it. We'll just restart the series and then grind it out, including the third. I low-key took a break from Invincible just because I feel like I was already caught up. Like I'm already past the show, right? And I don't plan on watching the show, but I was like, all right, I'm already caught up. So like if I want to talk about it with friends and stuff, then I'll be good to go, right? Damn, I should have collected that chest. But yeah, I stopped reading it, but I kind of do want to get back into it. As for manga, we've been reading Vagabond, which I'm having a ton of fun with. I might even go pick up some more volumes tomorrow. We'll see on that. Chainsaw Man, I am not all caught up. I think I've just finished maybe volume. Oh wait, hold on. This is a little fast one here, a little fast filler. It's probably nothing crazy. Large enough, not bad. But what might be, I think what might be a little bit hard for me is finding time to play games that I want to play. Like, obviously I want to play Stardew Valley Expanded. Obviously I want to play Final Fantasy 16, but I also want to play Minecraft. You know, Final Fantasy 14. You know, just some of these other games that I, you know, obviously still want to play, but I also have to like record. So it's kind of like a I unfortunately have to sacrifice probably some sleep time. So like tonight we're not gonna be sleeping. So I gotta record and then I gotta go to the gym and then and then I'm gonna edit. Yeah. We'll see. I mean realistically I don't have to do daily uploads, right? Realistically I could do like three uploads a week. But I kinda wanna do daily. I just feel like doing daily is kind of the way to go. Even if it takes me, it's probably going to take us a couple hundred episodes to get 100% completion on Stardew Valley Expanded. But unfortunately, that's probably the way it's going to go. But also it depends on like the amount of time I record. So let's say Final Fantasy 16. I get home from the gym. Let's say I'm going to go at 3 or like 3:30, right? And then from there, I'm going to go to the gym. I'll probably be back around 5. I'm going to shower. And we'll be back, you know, we'll be back on. And then after the shower, I'm gonna edit this video. And then after this video, we're gonna upload it. And then we're gonna, we are going to, put, what's it called? We are going to, damn, I'm having like a brain fart. And then we're gonna start playing Final Fantasy 16 from let's just say we start playing at 8. Well, realistically, from 8 to 12, it's gonna be like from 8 to 1 is how long I'll play Final Fantasy 16. And I gotta come home after work, edit. I go to work at 4, but I kind of want to relax a little before, so we could stop playing at 2. I mean, it depends because if we're showering so early, yo, Clint. Bro. It depends. We'll have to see. It's good. Damn, I keep coming this way knowing I don't have it. I probably haven't cleaned it out yet. We'll probably spend one of these days cleaning out the farm. Hey, Sebastian, bro. Sebastian is low-key a hermit, so I won't see him for a while. You'd be surprised on the amount of not safe for work mods there are for this game. I have, you know, whether I've downloaded a few or not, that's, you know, up to you. I don't really like to do the quest. Like, I gotta bring a potato to this dude and aren't even growing potatoes. What I should have done was, spent my money on, where did I go? Where's this taking me? It's taking me to my farm, but it's like at a different spot, I guess. Oh, whoops. I think that's a good 1 to 2K of fish right there. Not bad. Not bad at all. I am almost caught up with One Piece. I am no for Egghead I'm not watching it. I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna watch it. Wano was really good, but it was really long, and I kind of did not like that at all. Oh, I forgot to sell the tadpole. But I kind of did not like the length of Wano, if I'm being honest with you. Wano was great, right? But I really did not like the length of it. I don't know. It was kind of tough to watch some of the parts because it was just so long. And it was like, damn. Like something I do with One Piece is I'll watch an arc and then I'll low-key take like a few weeks off and then I'll come back to it. But with the Wano, it felt like it took me longer because some of those episodes were just kind of insane. I don't mind. I'm not gonna say it's boring or what, because it wasn't boring. It's just like after 15 episodes in a day, it's like, all right, I gotta watch something else. Or maybe one day I watched 30 episodes, or you know, more than I normally would have. Like, I gotta watch something else. I gotta watch something else for the next week. So it just took me a long time. So what I did for Wano is I would watch, and then when the fighting wasn't happening, I'd read the manga. And then when the fighting started, I'd go back to the anime. But I think instead of doing that for Egghead, I kind of just want to, just want to read. I want to read it, and then so that way I would already know what happens, but I can still watch it and enjoy it and not like rush it with how I did with Wano. Like, I think with Wano it felt like I was low-key rushing it, which isn't like too good if I'm being honest with you, because it kind of makes it feel like I'm not enjoying the anime as much, which it did start to feel like that. Thankfully towards the end we got Gear 5 Luffy, which kind of took that away, took that feeling away. But yeah, it's fine, it's cool. Well, let me see where this takes us. Okay. I kind of just want to clear up the pathways here, and then we will, we're gonna be all out of energy, so it's not really any point in fishing. It's the only thing, like, I don't have, like, I don't know. Is that cheating? Is it? I don't know. There's a greenhouse. You know what I just found out, actually? Since it's been a minute since I played Stardew, and like I said, I have my own little world going on, so I could get prepared for 1.7, and even though it's probably a ways away, is I didn't know that's the that's you can, like, what's it called, like, renovate the house. Like, I don't know, you could add those extra rooms. There's extra rooms you could add to the house once you've, like, fully maxed it out. You could add more rooms to it, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if it'll be the same for expanded. I'm gonna assume it is, since it's like on the same Stardew update, but we'll see. Another thing is I'm assuming, like, most of these videos are gonna be hella long. But like the Stardew Valley expanded series is probably gonna be like, the videos, not all of them are gonna be an hour long. Right, like this one, I imagine will probably be maybe like 20 minutes, which 20 minutes isn't a lot, which means I only have to record for a few hours, so that's fine. Like, I'm probably gonna call it here in a bit, because I have to start getting ready for the gym, which we got a decent amount of stuff done, right, which these videos are kind of just what I want them to be about. Like, we playing a game, we talking, and I get done what I could get done before I gotta do what I gotta do. The other videos are kind of what's really, like, kind of what I think are more important to me right now. Obviously this is gonna be fun to do and play along and see how it goes. And there's gonna be a ton of different games like this, by the way. It's not just gonna be expanded. I think expanded until, I don't want to say until we complete it, but definitely for now. Like a game, there's a few games I kind of want to do. So like Banner Lords, which we already got recorded, I just got to edit, right? Farthest Frontier. Like, city builders are kind of just like my thing right now. Which is funny, because for a while I was playing like roguelites. So like Risk of Rain. You have a few other ones like Megabonk. I guess Balatro is a roguelike. Until Dawn. Like, there's just a few others in there. And now I'm kind of stuck on my city building stuff. So I'm looking at Pax Romano. It's probably gonna pick up in the coming week. Manor Lords always will probably, I don't want to say it's always gonna be here on the channel, but I think the more they, like, we'll play it and then we'll go away from it, and then a few updates will come out, and then we'll go ahead and get on that. So I think like stuff like that is what we're gonna be seeing here with these commentary sort of type videos. I think the playthrough is going to be less talking about like random shit and sort of just focusing on the game. Which is kind of why I'm like stuck between doing playthroughs and just saving like just a big video, right? Because if that's the case, then I could just record this and, you know, bada bing, bada boom, we're good to go, right? it won't be a big deal. But it's also like, because then I can spend more time playing this, and then I think what I could do, this could be an idea. What I could do is, we do this for, record a couple hours a day, edit it, upload it, and it could be an every other day upload. And then every Saturday or every one day a week, we upload a long video of playing Final Fantasy 16 or whatever the game is for Into the Backlog series. That could be it too. I don't know. So it's something I have to think about and like sort of work with. So these first few like weeks are gonna kind of tell me what's up and what's going on here with it. But yeah, it it'll be fine. It'll work out, and we'll have something kind of look forward to, right? We'll see. We'll see. Level 1 forging, not bad. Level 1 mining, not bad. A little bit of kind of big actually. 15 gold from that. All right, but anyways, I gotta get going to the gym. So so like this video is short because I got stuff to do, right? But as I mentioned, there's something I want to do towards the end of every video, and it's something I want to do. So I'm just gonna say what it is. So if you want to back out, you can. I kind of just want to do like a prayer. Like I kind of just want to do prayer. I read my Bible and I want to start going to church, and it's something, I don't know, it's something that has made me feel happier, I guess, and it's something I kind of like talking about, and so I kind of just want to pray for everyone who's watching and everyone who's not watching. So if you're not into that stuff, I totally get it. No hate, no disrespect. But this is kind of like, hey, we're about to do a little prayer. So if you want to go, then go, right? That's up to you. But if not, feel free to stay and listen, pray. Or yeah. So let's go ahead and just get to it. I went ahead and wrote it down before I started recording. But yeah. So here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. God, thank you for today and for the strength that carried me and us through it. Please give us peace in mind, rest in my body, and guidance for what's ahead. Watch over the people I love, the people we all love, and help me and help us walk with kindness and courage. Amen. There we go. Right. That was a little cool. I kept saying me, but I also want to say us because I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about us that are watching. But yeah. That's something I'm gonna do towards the end of every video. Like I said, this is something that I've been incorporating into my life. I've been feeling a little bit more happier because of it. And yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.